He was looking at me about to hit the record button. That scared the shit out of me. Welcome back to the Go Ham Hour.
That was Sam moaning very sensually.
I'm James.
That was sensual to you.
I'm James.
No, it wasn't.
I'm Sam.
Dominic.
Ashley.
We're back for the second part of our 3-part episode.
This feels special.
Do you, well, it is special.
Yeah.
It's very special because we're pieces of shit.
Break.
And we, we didn't come out with an episode for like 2 weeks almost.
We're sorry, all three of you. We let you down.
Their lives were halted. We're part of their their weekly schedule, and we messed that up. And
There's
that's our
no
bad.
ham in my
That's
life this
RB.
morning.
That's RB. Wait, what?
Or week.
Didn't get my morning Go Ham.
Didn't get my
Well,
morning
hey,
ham.
you had your afternoon sausage though.
Yeah, if you probably heard, I doubt that you were listening to this if you didn't listen to part 1, but we ate a bunch of gross beans.
It was fun. Hopefully it was fun for you
It was
too.
fun and confusing
Hopefully it will be fun.
for my mouth. Alright, so we're gonna kick off this episode with the word of the day.
Woo!
If you're not familiar with the word of the day, I will choose...
WOTD.
Yes.
That was fun. That was awesome.
Good time, everyone. I will choose a random random word of the day from dictionary.com this week, or in this case, this week and last week. Just one that sounds good or whatever. I don't know the definition of it, neither does anyone else. And this is Sam's job, is after getting this word, he's going to tell a story, inserting the word, not knowing what it means, and I'm going to tell him how close he is to actually getting the definition.
Last time I had to take 2 tries. My first story was awful.
Yeah. The second one, however, was magic. Alright.
I didn't hear that one.
It was like I was some kind of miracle worker.
This time I'm going to
Alright.
give the word, and then Sam is going to plug his ears, and I'm going to tell everyone the definition.
That's risky. I
Well-
might be able to hear you.
Well, plug your
Why don't
ears
you just
tight.
say the
Say
definition
la la
after
la
he
la
does
la.
Okay.
You know.
Because it's funnier if people know the definition if he's getting it like completely wrong.
But then our listeners will know the definition
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Alright, you got to...
In fact, since you are more easily able to lean up, I'm going to show you guys the definition, and
Oh, that's
then you
better.
can just like lean in and just like whisper it to the microphone. Please.
Okay. Yeah.
Alright, so
Whispered in
You
my
Your
still,
word-
you still have to plug your ears.
I
Yeah.
will. I definitely will.
your word of the day, Dominic, is
Sam.
Sam is
Yeah,
your name.
Sam.
Your word of the day, Sam, is a noun, spondulix.
Spondulix. I'm not listening to what the definition of spondulix is. Sorry, listeners, if you're hearing
Older
me
slang, money,
jabbering,
cash.
jibber.
Alright, Sam, tell us about spondulix.
Oh my gosh. Alright, well, the drummer in my band, Adam, he's in the aviation program, and he's been doing a lot of flying and stuff, and one of the things he has to learn a lot about, like, I don't know if this is the right way to put it, but the anatomy of a plane. Is that, but like the mechanical stuff, and they're learning a lot about wings and, how they're, I don't want to say buoyancy, but, ways of making wings work. And there's this new thing. It's really exciting. He was talking about it at practice a couple weeks ago about like using like sponges like from the ocean as like a wing filling, like an insulator, so the wings don't get cold, of course, when the plane's flying and have to put their wing gloves on. But like not wings don't actually have gloves, James. But the study and the mechanical pursuit, I guess, of filling wings with sponges is called spondulix. It was great. I really, being in a band with Adam, like, and Derek and George, is like, I learned a lot of things. I learned about spondulix. I learned pretty much that's it. Spondulix.
Yeah, you must have not learned the word correctly.
Are you saying Adam is a liar?
Saying Adam is a liar.
Well, I'm saying get out of here,
And
Dominic.
he ate the apple, so
This is a different Adam. This is not the same Adam.
Sick Bible joke, Dominic.
My drummer Adam was not the first man on earth, or whatever.
Spondulix, you were way off. Spondulix is old slang for cash.
or money. It's the same thing.
Thank you, Dominic.
Really? My definition is
Comic
definitely
relief.
better.
Yeah, I really wanted them to be the plain
What did
wing,
you think
the
it?
plain
What did you think it meant?
gloves.
I thought it meant the mechanical pursuit of filling wings with airplane wings with.
That's so
Sponges.
specific.
Yeah,
All right. So this is the part.
That's a
I'm
fun
going
word.
to choose another word, and this time I'm going to give it to Dominic.
I'm not gonna lie. This time, like I usually like the actual definition better, but this time I like my definition better.
Yeah, I like your definition better. I like the part
Yeah.
about the wing gloves.
Wing gloves.
All
Yeah,
right,
it sounds-
Dominic. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
All right. Oh god, I should probably pick a word.
Spondulology. The study of sponges and wings. Duh. Everyone knows that.
Study of old money.
Yeah.
Surprised it's not a thing. It probably is.
Probably. Yeah, I'm sure it is.
I
Old
mean,
money.
yeah.
There were chapters in my history book last semester about money and stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah.
No, I think it'd be cool going through like old money of different cultures.
Yeah, like a coin with
Ancient.
Alexander the Great's head on it.
Yeah.
Alexander the
something
Great was
from the
left-handed, by the way.
Egyptians Sam is also left-handed, so
I
he feels
am.
the need to.
Oh, you know what?
But most of you know that about me.
I can literally just hit the speaker button and have it say the word.
Really?
So your word of the day is
Buteracious.
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 All right,
Buteracious.
cover your ears. Buteracious means of the nature of, resembling, or containing butter. All right, Dominic, tell us about the adjective buteracious.
So I was walking down the street the other day, happened to see a nice flower, and it was very pretty. So I kept walking. I saw a little kitten. It was prancing through the meadow. I was like, oh, that's very buteracious. And then I pondered for a few more moments, just staring out into the sunset, watching the sun go down. And that was my day.
Wow, great story, Dominic. You just described your kitten as being full of butter.
I thought the prefix was like B-E-A-U,
Right.
but
Right. I got. Yeah.
beautiful, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, I see
But
where
I
you got
guess
that.
not.
Note to self: don't let Dominic tell stories for the word of the day anymore.
It's hard when you have Sam, the master.
Yeah, no,
Stories.
Sam is the
Sam the
master of
master.
pulling
Going
content out of his
off
ass. Did you just?
the cuff.
What did you just thrust?
I just did Sam the Master. What?
Yeah, let's not tell them what he just did.
I just moved back and forth in my chair, like holding
would
my
describe
arm
it as a
aloft.
thrust.
He's kind of like a dog when he's like, scratching his butt and he's moving on the carpet, pretty much.
Except way hotter.
Except, yeah.
200% hotter.
Yeah,
200%.
All right. Well, now that we've talked about dogs wiping their anuses on the carpet, what
gross,
were you
James.
what were you going to tell us about, Sam? Last time before I stopped you,
I was
with
gonna
our
make fun
instructions?
of nothing and talk about my handwriting.
Really?
Yeah,
That was
because
all you had for us.
James made fun of my handwriting earlier.
Yeah, I asked him to write down the topic list, and he scrawled some fucking Sumerian writing on the paper.
You mean
And so
some
now Sam's in
cuneiform?
charge of those topics.
He basically wrote a diary, and it's not our topics. He's just gonna read his diary out loud.
Yeah, there's
These are my
Sam,
feelings.
What are these weird, like, circular moisture bits?
Circular moisture bits. I'm a moisture farmer. No, this is all right.
Like, Lars Skywalker?
Dear Diary, exactly like him. Day 1. James says my handwriting's bad, but it's really the Bork of all handwriting in all the widget. No,
Did you say handwriting?
I did say handwriting. Okay. No, because I did write the topic list, and I do acknowledge that I have bad handwriting. I just had trouble saying bad handwriting twice in a row. I stopped to
Handwriting.
correct myself.
The
and said it
problem
worse.
is when he's reading his own handwriting, he just, like, gets... It's so poorly written that he gets typos in his speech as he's reading it.
There's no red lines under your handwriting. in
His
real
handwriting is
life.
so bad that when he's writing it, it's just like, "Meh," like it appears on the paper, a red line.
Right?
It's like, why does this keep happening?
No, the first topic I have on our list is car toad.
Yeah.
Oh, that happened today.
Yeah, it did. So I usually park on campus right here outside, right? And the only parking pass I have is for the Alertion Sport Complex. I don't know. I
Isn't it
bought a
Allerton?
parking permit. Okay, I don't know. I've never parked there. Never.
No,
I
it's
spent all the
Alertion.
money
It is?
on-
Oh, I could have sworn it was Allerton.
I think James is messing with you.
No, it's Alertion.
Are you sure? Is it? Because there's definitely an Allerton.
There's
something
definitely an
too.
Allerton Hall on campus.
Yeah, but the sports
Okay,
complex,
Little
the sports
Tomato
complex is
is
Alertion.
a parking spot that I've never utilized. So anyway, I keep getting parking tickets. So I've had 2, and it seems to be that I get them every Thursday. So Thursday before last got one. Last Thursday I got one, and I was like, you know what? I don't want to get one this Thursday. So I was like, why don't I just park my car at Starbucks? I think this would work. People park at Starbucks, hang out in there all the time. They'll never know that I didn't buy any of the crappy coffee. And we go to class. And I come back, and I have this habit of like hitting my lock button because I never remember where I park. And I'm hitting this button over and over again, and I'm like, there is not a car beeping at me. And I'm literally standing in the parking space where my car used to be, and it didn't register until about 30 seconds later that maybe my car is not here. So
I'm pretty sure they have a sign.
She
I
called
didn't
me.
see the sign. I didn't see it.
That is. I've heard about that happening to other people too. And Starbucks is pretty infamous for getting your car towed.
Starbucks is very infinite in their car towing abilities.
They
There's-
probably are.
They
honestly.
probably are.
Yeah, no,
She called me
Robot.
immediately. I was waiting for a shoot, and then she was like, "Babe, my car's towed." She just like was freaking out. She didn't know what to do. I was like, "All right, I'm gonna go get my car, I guess."
Yeah, I said I had a mini heart attack because I've never had my car towed before. It was just like,
How much was it?
it was like 100.
$2,000.
That's a lot of Spawn
It
Dulix.
was like 100.
It's not 200.
Well,
I mean, it's not fun, but
It's not 200. It's still half my paycheck.
At
and
first, I was
it wasn't
laughing
great.
just that Sam used Spondulix, and then I realized that I used it correctly.
yeah, he did. Wow. See, we learn things on this show. We're like PBS, but
Worse.
yeah, worse.
And more public access.
Not public, not PBS.
And we can swear.
It's not
Poop.
parked at Starbucks. However, I did learn there's parked in the parking garage downtown. That's pretty much free game, and even if you're not supposed to be there, the most they can ever charge you is like $12.
I want.
How do
If
you
I ever
get
want to
in?
spend
Don't you have to
$12,
pay
I'll
to
just
get
go
in?
park there.
I'm not sure if you can like sneak in or if you like take a ticket and pay after you leave.
That's
I don't know.
how it is.
That's how
I've
most
never used the
people-
parking garage. I don't know. Maybe I should just start
Oh.
walking everywhere because my car has been getting me in trouble for 3 consecutive weeks now.
Great.
Yeah, that's just a.
I want
sounds
to.
like
I want to eat one of the grid beans, but then I don't want to like. There's only a few in there, so I don't want to like take
What's
away.
a grid bean?
It's a bean with a grid pattern on it.
Yeah. It's really.
Kind of like a peanut
They're-
shell.
They're
Natural.
jelly beans for the blind. Specifically made for the blind. They have a grid pattern on them, so
so
as
you
soon
know
as
what the flavor
as
is.
soon as
It's like Braille.
as soon as
jelly
a
bean.
blind person feels it, they're like, oh, that's a bean, and then they eat it. Because blind people need their protein, and sometimes there's blind vegetarians, and they need their protein.
Oh, like actual beans, not jelly belly beans.
I mean, just beans in general. They're familiar with the bean shape.
You're familiar with the bean shape.
I am.
I am shaped like a bean.
Yes. I am a real human being.
No, you take that back. Thank you.
Jesus
It's
Christ.
that Ronald Dahl BFG reference, right?
What?
The Friendly Giant. Ronald Dahl used to call the humans human beings.
No, I think that's like a. I saw something.
That's
online.
I'm just quoting internet.
I saw something online with Justin Bieber, and some chick was like defending it, and she said he's just a human being by accident because she
Yeah.
mistyped. And there's a picture of Justin Bieber with a bean body, his arms and his head. It was the funniest thing ever.
Dominic, you got me thinking about it now.
So I always say human being.
I'm gonna eat a nerd joke.
Alright.
Could you pass me a piece of gum because
You gotta get the taste of
Like,
vomit out of your mouth.
Or
it's like vomit
vomit
intermingled
earwax.
with these like shitty
I only have
candy corn
6
M&Ms
more.
that you
I have
Corn
some
M&Ms.
mints you gave
Yeah,
me.
they're
Oh.
like candy
Oh,
corn
yeah, I have
M&Ms.
Dominic-
Oh, they're flavored.
Dominic has
Oh.
mints from me because he vomited, and I gave him like 2 mints, and then I was just like, "Here, dude, take the whole tin." I felt so bad.
Wow.
Vomiting's fun.
Altoids. Did you see vomiting's fun?
Yeah, I was being sarcastic.
Oh, great.
All right, the second list.
We have
Of
2
topics.
lists now. We have 2
Yeah.
lists.
I split everything into 2 lists.
That's why they call me Sam 2-List Kerfman.
That's not why they call me Sam Two-List Kirkman.
That's why they call me.
Topic.
I meant to say our second topic, but I said list anyway. I said list accidentally. Sorry, after I, talk for a
He's a
certain amount of
scholar.
time about nonsense, that's a huge rope of
I
nerds.
love
on
hearing
liquid.
like the room go silent and look at me with the nerd's robe.
It's like a feast.
Oh, it's
I
so
don't know. It
coiled.
just looked like you were like unsheathing a precious sword or something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fight a healthy lifestyle with it. Look how rigid it is.
Funny.
It's not.
It's like slowly
It's not
bending. Anyways, Sam.
Speaking
tell,
of healthy
tell us about your
lifestyles.
second list.
It's tacos.
Tacos.
Yeah, because James when James and I were waiting for Dominic to get here, James said he was about 2 quesadillas away, and he said we're measuring time in quesadillas now.
I was doing the same.
Yeah.
And when I
I
asked,
was on my way downstairs to get you. And get you. You.
Yes.
How
you.
much higher are you gonna go?
no higher.
I think your
will go
voice is
no
deeper
higher
than that,
today.
but you don't want you.
So
Jeez.
I called Dominic because I want to know if I should just stay downstairs or not. And I go, how much longer are you gonna be? And he's like, oh, I've just got 2 more quesadillas to go.
1.5.
You said 2.
I said 1.5. It's not important.
Alright, so he said 2. And then I was like, alright. Because I didn't know how to determine what 2 quesadillas was.
Well, depending on how fast I eat, that's like 2 minutes of me eating. Takes me about 5 minutes to get to your dorm, if that.
Oh, you mean like eating quesadillas?
Yeah, not like I just like was making them and. Yeah.
Did you get that from the Kent Market in the basement?
Yes.
Not the basement,
Place
but yeah.
is good. The first
Yeah,
floor.
that's
They have good
those
food.
those are the quesadillas that I was talking about when I told all those people about my cheesy quesadilla
All
experience.
of them.
It was a
I
good
told a lot of
experience.
people about that.
Had 'em more
It
than
was
once.
like-
Oh, I thought you were referring to all of our
They have pretty like
listeners.
gourmet. I'd say it's
No.
gourmet food. Yeah, it's good.
I like that you can get soup and a salad there for less than $5.
This is really old. This is
Yes.
really old nerd's rope.
This rope is slow motion.
Yeah, I turned it upside down
Slowly.
and it was just like.
Slowly.
Okay, I guess I'll bend.
Flopping in the breeze, sort of. It's really entertaining.
Not that entertaining.
You enjoying
It's
this?
like really weird
Audio listeners?
DNA.
Listen to my nerd's rope.
Oh, I'm a nerd's rope. Hello there. I'm still a nerd's rope.
It's like a boner dying. It's awful.
A rainboner. Because it's a rainbow. I'm a nerd's rope.
How did
Slowly
that?
glowing flaccid.
Petition to call my new band Rain Boner.
Is it a
Or
queer-
Fire Boner. They're the
Is it
same
a queer
thing.
core band?
Queer core. There's so many core bands.
Yeah,
Stupid.
it is stupid.
There are a lot of.
I mean, if one other band comes along calling themselves some kind of core, I'm gonna flip out.
Yeah. I heard there's one band who would call themselves Sexy Core, and I'm
Ah.
like, that's really
Sexy
narcissistic.
core.
It is.
Yeah.
It is narcissistic,
Yeah,
but they're
that's-
probably great.
They're probably somewhat. I don't know.
I'll just be like a basement full of nerds.
Probably. They're probably a really terrible band.
They're probably. No, I hear they're
Sound
actually really
pretty
sexy.
bad.
I would sleep with all their members, especially the drummer.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's funny you would pick the drummer last.
Well,
No
you know.
nobody picks a drummer.
they-
If you knew this drummer,
And you know what this drummer knows? A lot about Spondulix.
he
Oh,
knows
yeah.
hella Spondulix.
Yeah. That's actually the name of their other band.
Hella
Hella
Spondulix.
Spondulix.
When was that used?
What?
When was that word used? Like,
Before.
Popular. Before.
Before.
Back then.
Yeah.
BC.
What
Now.
what are we even talking about right
You
now?
want some of that?
No.
I'm not gonna finish
I'd
it.
rather not.
Actually.
Candy might last for a long time, but I don't trust that nerd's rope.
Oh, I'm a nerd's rope. I'm touching Sam's face almost. Now I am. Now I'm not. Now I am.
Yeah, you got some on your.
Get that shit out of here, James.
I'm gonna say that for later.
What's
I'm
the
gonna
date
absorb
on that?
Sam's abilities. The date on
Absorbed.
it? It's a candy, not a person. I would not date it.
It's not a letter either.
Boo.
Whatever.
Boo to that.
Yeah, we need a soundboard with buttons and sound effects.
Last time we had a soundboard, Sam and I got really excited about using it, and then I deleted it.
Yeah.
Did you guys
The only sound was
go too hard?
it was a beep. It was a beep.
It was a beep,
but-
and then we'd forget that we had it, and then we'd immediately remember, and then the next 10 minutes of the episode would be like mostly beeping.
yeah.
And then,
We're pretty mature.
yeah, and I would Sam would start talking, like just going back to the regular podcast, and I would hit the button, not even because he said anything, just because I got really excited and wanted to hit the button.
I got a
I
question.
can
While you
see
guys
that.
were doing the beeps, like, were you stopping and just hitting the beeps, or were you actually, like, did you add the beeps after the
Where you're like,
podcast?
what the?
Neither. We didn't stop, we just beeped it, and it was just so loud that it overpowered our
Oh,
voices.
So you would consciously
how
know
it's
you were getting ready to
supposed
say a bad word, and you would hold the button down as you're saying the bad word?
James said way more bad words than me.
This is true. I went back and listened to your guys' whole podcast.
James is out
I'm
of
pretty sure Ashley is
Dirty
like a
sailor
real avid
mouth.
listener.
I'm like,
I listened to the first three. Not sure what number we're on now, but
I think
17.
17.
Well, technically 18.
once we hit like 50 or 20, we gotta have an anniversary. Not
Yeah.
really.
anniversary.
So what would we do?
An anniversary.
Wear our nice clothes.
Throw them
Have a
ham
cake.
hour party. It'll be
Where our
fun.
nice voices.
We'll do the Go Ham Hour live.
This is live.
I mean, like,
We're live recording it.
I mean, like, you know,
Completely live, like live
Yeah.
streaming
no, like, I should go sit somewhere and do the Go Ham Hour.
outside.
Yeah.
That's actually not a bad idea. The problem with that is nobody would care.
Yeah, it would just be like, hey, come watch I'll watch us just
It
hang
would
out.
literally
just chill.
be us having a conversation like everyone else around.
People would be like walking by, just kind of like
They would
Is that
just
the
see
go
us
ham?
then they wouldn't
And
even
then
look at us.
just
They'd be
keep
like,
going.
"Oh, people having a conversation."
Yeah.
with a microphone in between them.
Well, we wouldn't need a microphone if it was live.
Well, we could use a microphone to amplify
Oh, yeah.
ourselves.
It's completely live. so
Yeah,
like,
it's an
you
acoustic
can't
show,
find it
Dominic.
Well, you still, you
the
still
Go
you
Ham
still
Hour
record
acoustic show.
acoustic shows.
That's what we should call it.
You still record acoustic shows.
I feel like Addis where you get like strangers in on it, just like interview strangers as a
Right.
like, hey you, be on our podcast, see questions to ask you.
Be on our podcast that we're not recording.
It would be a live
It would
performance.
be a way to get it out there more, you know. People be like,
Hey,
I was on
how do you
the
feel about the current state of affairs nation worldwide?
Nation worldwide. The nation world is headed down the toilet.
The wide
The nation
world
world.
is nationwide. It's on your side.
Thank you.
The wide world is nationwide is on your side.
Did you know that?
Dominic's on his way out, everybody.
Thank you. Did you know that Montel Williams has a plan for you? I did. Vote today. And just like scurry away.
Somebody like they start giving us money because we like accidentally like stumbled and mentioned their company. Wouldn't that be nice?
Right.
I wish it was that easy to get sponsorships. If I was just like, Coke. Oh wow, $20.
I'd really like a Coke, right?
Do you have to cough when you say it?
Yeah,
And
that's
then-
how
and
it
then
works.
if you're like menthol, it's like no, that's cigarettes.
Menthol.
I was like, what's
I'm coughing. Give me a
Ricola? Completely different than menthol.
I mean, Halls.
It
I was
literally does like the opposite effect that you want.
I was thinking Mentos.
Halls have menthol in them. I mean, that's kind
Halls. That's why I was thinking that.
Halls.
Wow.
Nothing helps a cough like a good old pack of menthols. Jesus.
Right.
I imagine like,
Doctor's #1 recommended.
yeah, some like kid like is just like got a cough and their parents are just like these like sleazy like gross people. It's just like, honey, the kid's coughing again. Oh, give him a cigarette.
That's basically how you describe the medical field was like back in the 1800s.
Yeah, early
So they had
1900s too.
leeches.
People prescribed like prescribed like leeches and drugs.
A good old punch in the face.
Just drill a hole in their skull and
Yeah.
it'll come out.
Well, it was thought that
And
smoking
lobotomies.
cigarettes was actually good for your health for a while. If you're like, you have a cough, go ahead and smoke. Like, you got a headache, smoke a cigarette. That,
Really?
that was actually a treatment. And then they were like, maybe we shouldn't smoke cigarettes because a lot of us are kind of dying and breathing terribly.
You know, because of the atmosphere.
But tobacco sold like crazy, so somebody made money. Guess that's all that counts.
Well, it wasn't
Still
me.
making
Well, tobacco made money.
You're still making
what would
money.
tobacco do with money?
Buy more tobacco.
It would buy itself.
Oh, you're talking about the plant
Yeah, like,
itself?
Yeah, I was
Tobacco,
gonna
like,
say,
you said, like,
yeah,
what-
I was like,
what
you
was
didn't.
Tobacco,
get
I don't think
that
we'd do
hint.
anything with it because you just like put it down on the tobacco. You're like,
Yeah.
I'm a
So,
tobacco
can you imagine,
plant.
like, the first people to manufacture and sell, like, commercial tobacco got their first payout, like, a stack of dollar bills, and they brought it to a farm and just put it on the ground and was like, here.
You guys did this?
Instead of bowing down to it, like,
And the tobacco plant would just like
do
just
with
sit there.
it what you will. The wind blows it.
And that's...
It has chosen.
And, and that's the history of the United States here on the Go Ham Hour.
America.
Next time on the Go Ham Hour, what have we got, Sam?
Craigslist, corporate America, client with a con artist.
Corporate America.
We're hitting people hard where it hurts.
Yeah,
Right in their tobacco plants.
Yeah, right in your
I
tobacco.
hate it when people hit my tobacco plants.
But yeah. Catch us next time.
Ah!